Hey guys, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club. My name is Nathalie and today I have a really great Pilates practice for core stability. So this is a great practice if you want to find that connection to your core muscles, to find that inner stability. What's the name? So let's get started, and we're going to get started on all fours. So take your time getting there, and then once you're there, we're going to drop straight in. So spread the fingers really wide, and then as you breathe in, tilt the pelvis up, send the heart forward as you come into your cow stretch. Gaze up, really press out of your hands. And then as you exhale, really grip the mat with your fingertips as you round through the spine, press away from the mat and come into your cat stretch. Breathing into arc through the spine, tailbone pointing up, sternum pressing forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Okay, let's do that twice more. Breathe in, really feel the lungs expanding, heart pressing forward. And then as you exhale, really squeeze out all the air, feel the belly button pulling up to your spine as you glue the front body to the back body. One more round, breathing in. Exhale, round through the spine. And then return into your straight spine. So your chin is in, the crown of the head reaches forward. Keep pressing out of the mat to make sure you aren't hanging out into the shoulders. And then curl your toes under. Now think about pulling the hands back. Think about pressing the knees forward. And even though you probably can't see anything changing, you should feel a change in the core muscles. So you should feel the core muscles turning on. Now, maybe you'd like to stay here. You can also come onto the fists if your wrists aren't used to this, or press away even more to lift the knees. Now keep pulling the hands back, keep pressing the knees forward. Feel that shake, keep breathing, breathe into the rib cage, keep the neck nice and long, hovering the knees over the floor. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring the knees as wide as the mat, big toes come together, and send your hips all the way down to your heels, bring your forehead down to the floor. And take a breather. Maybe twist the wrists. And as you breathe in, lift yourself back up. We're going to make our way back onto all fours. So knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Now extend the right leg out long. So just curling the toes under, sliding the right heel out. And then from the right inner thigh, lift up. So don't open up through the right hip. Keep the hips aligned. Keep pressing out of your wrists. And now hug the right leg into the center line. So you should immediately feel the right glute muscles turning on. Keep lifting the belly button in and up. And now maybe this is enough, or extend the left arm out long. So if you're shaking someone's hand, shaking your plant's hand, such a dork. Okay, breathe in once more. And now exhale, we're going to round through the spine, bringing the elbow to the knee to the elbow. Keep pressing out of the mat. And then breathe into extend, expand. Exhaling, round through the spine. Once more. Now our aim is to keep the upper body working hard, to keep the stability. So even though the arm and legs are moving, we're trying to keep our balance. Okay, now make yourself as long as possible. Really reach out, reach. And drop the knee back down, bring the left hand back down. Take a moment to come onto the fists, just resetting. And then same thing on the other side. So really grip the mat with your fingertips. If you have gecko fingers, just the fingertips sucked to the floor. Lift the lower belly in, send the left leg out long, so curl your toes under, spike the heel back, and then from the inner thigh, lift the left leg up. Hug the left leg into the center line, send the right arm out long. So really big stretch, reaching. And then as you exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, round through the spine. Breathe in to expand, really finding that length. And then exhale as you squeeze out all the air, lifting the belly button to your spine. Once more, take a deep breath in. and exhale out. Now expand once more, really find that length, reach, 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 reach. And bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder, left knee underneath the left hip. Bring the knees as wide as the mat and bring your hips over to your heels. Bring the forehead down to the floor. Maybe take a moment to twist the wrists. Breathe. And as you breathe in, bring the weight forward. Now come down onto the lower arms. So we're going to interlace the hands. Really press out of the lower arms, so come out of the shoulders. Walk your knees in and send your legs out. So we're going to come into a low plank. Now don't panic. If this is too much, just drop your knees down to the floor. Really lift the lower belly in. Spike the heels back, reach the crown of the head forward. So really finding the stability, the strength, the alignment in your plank. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now really slow descend as you come all the way down onto your belly. Ooh. Bring the arms all the way back. So bring the fingertips down, lift the palms of the hands. Just some counter movement for the shoulders, the spine. As you breathe in, we're going to lift up, really press into the feet. And as you exhale, wave down. Breathe in to lift. And exhale to wave down. Let's do one more. And now bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Hug your elbows into the waistline. Curl your toes under. Start pressing away. Lift the pelvis into your high plank. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. So this is core stability. So once again, really press away out of the mat. Reach the crown of the head forward. And breathe. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now send your hips all the way back. Feel that expansion in the spine. Drop the heels down towards the floor. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Keep the hands where they are. Keep the legs where they are. And just wave your hips side to side. Okay. Bring the weight forward. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, drop the knees down. Bring the knees underneath the hips. So we're in a... bring the knees down just behind the hips. Might have to shuffle your knees back out. Flip onto the tops of your feet, so we're in a half plank. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the backs of your knees. Press into the fingertips. Now really brace the core. Bring the right hand to the left shoulder. What? And down. Left hand to the left shoulder. And down. Now how slow can you go? How steady can you keep the upper body? So really think about quality of movement. You can always take a break. Maybe your plank looks suspiciously like a child's pose. That's fine. If you want to, you can extend the legs back out. Hips or feet as wide as the mat. And then tap. Tap. Okay, see if you can do this with a smile. Once more to both sides. Lower the knees down. Send your hips down to your heels, child's pose. Take the weight off of the wrists. Maybe take a moment to twist the wrists. Soften. And breathe in as you send your weight forward. Once again, interlace the hands. Press into the lower arms, so take the weight out of the shoulders. Bring your chin in, your neck is long. Send your legs out long, low plank. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, just lower the knees down. So we're in a half low plank. Lengthen the tailbone down, lift the lower belly in. Now you're welcome to stay here, extending one leg at a time, keeping the upper body really still. Or if you're welcoming the challenge, as I say this, the sun starts to shine, extra heat. Lift your knees, come into your low plank. Tap your right toes off of the mat. To center. Left toes, tap off of the mat. to center. Twice more to both sides. So we're not going to do a whole lot of these. This is our final plank. Smile, keep the neck long, keep pressing out of the mat. Last one. Drop your knees down. Press yourself onto your hands. And now drag your hands all the way back. Flip onto the backs of your hands as you melt the forehead down to the floor. Soften the shoulders forward. Breathe into the lower back. And then press into the tops of your feet, roll yourself up, and come into a cross-legged seat. Take a deep breath in as you circle the arms up. And now bring the fingertips forward. Now we're going to hook the right arm underneath the left arm as you pull the left arm in towards the chest. So big stretch for the left shoulder. I got my lefts and rights confused. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So crossing the other arm underneath and then pulling it into center. Keep the right shoulder down. Keep your spine long, your neck long. Feel the stretch in the shoulder. And release. Now take a really deep breath in, circle the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. So planks are the ultimate core stability. So you've done really good. Be really proud of yourself, even if you took a lot of child's poses. So Pilates is all about exploring, but also really responding to the body and making sure you're practicing from a safe place and quality of movement. So well done. I hope to see you really soon. Have a great day. Bye.